Erikson's psychosocial stages of development. Erikson is best known for his famous theory of psychosocial development and the concept of the identity crisis. Each stage is regarded by Erikson as a psychosocial crisis, which arises and demands resolution before the next stage can be satisfactorily negotiated. According to the theory, successful completion of each stage results in a healthy personality and the acquisition of basic virtues. Stage 1. Trust versus mistrust. Stage 1 occurs between birth and 1 year of age. During this stage, the infant is uncertain about the world in which they live. To resolve these feelings of uncertainty, the infant looks towards their primary caregiver for stability and consistency of care. If the care the infant receives is consistent, predictable, and reliable, they will develop a sense of trust which will carry with them to other relationships. Success in this stage will lead to the virtue of hope. Failing to acquire the virtue of hope will lead to the development of mistrust. Stage 2. Autonomy versus shame and doubt. Between the ages of 1 and 3, children begin to assert their independence. The child is discovering that he or she has many skills and abilities. Such skills illustrate the child's growing sense of independence and autonomy. Success in this stage will lead to the virtue of will. If children are criticized, overly controlled, or not given the opportunity to assert themselves, they begin to feel inadequate in their ability to survive, and may then become overly dependent upon others, lack self-esteem, and feel a sense of shame or doubt in their own abilities. Stage 3. Initiative versus guilt. Around age 3 and continuing to age 6, children assert themselves more frequently. During this period, the primary feature involves the child regularly interacting with other children at school. If given this opportunity, children develop a sense of initiative and feel secure in their ability to lead others and make decisions. Conversely, if this tendency is crushed, children develop a sense of guilt. They may feel like a nuisance to others and will therefore lack in self-initiative. A healthy balance between initiative and guilt is important. Success in this stage will lead to the virtue of purpose. Stage 4. Industry versus inferiority. This stage occurs between the ages of 6 and 12. It is at this stage that the child's peer group will gain greater significance and become a major source of the child's self-esteem. If children are encouraged and reinforced for their initiative, they begin to feel industrious and feel confident in their ability to achieve goals. If this initiative is not encouraged, then the child begins to feel inferior and therefore may not reach his or her potential. Success in the stage will lead to the virtue of competence. Stage 5. Identity versus role confusion. During adolescence, age 12 to 18, the transition from childhood to adult is most important. This is a major stage in development where the child has to learn the roles he will occupy as an adult. It is during this stage that the adolescent will re-examine his identity and try to find out exactly who he is. Failure to establish a sense of identity within society can lead to role confusion. However, success in this stage will lead to the virtue of fidelity. Stage 6. Intimacy versus isolation. Occurring in young adulthood, ages 18 to 30, people begin to share their selves more intimately with others. Successful completion of this stage can lead to comfortable relationships and a sense of commitment, safety, and care within a relationship. Avoiding intimacy, fear, and commitment in relationships can lead to isolation. Success in this stage will lead to the virtue of love. Stage 7. Generativity versus stagnation. From the age of 30 into late adulthood, people establish careers, settle down within a relationship, begin their own families, and develop a sense of being part of the bigger picture. They give back to society through raising children, being productive at work, and becoming involved in a community. Success in this stage will lead to the virtue of care. By failing to achieve these objectives, however, people will become stagnant and feel unproductive. Stage 8. Integrity versus despair. As people grow older into late adulthood, they tend to slow down productivity and explore life as a retired person. It is during this time that they contemplate their accomplishments and are able to develop integrity if they see themselves as leading a successful life. Erikson believed if people see their lives as unproductive, feel guilt about the past, or feel that they did not accomplish life goals, they become dissatisfied with life and develop despair, often leading to depression and hopelessness. Success in this stage will lead to the virtue of wisdom.
Created using Powtoon.